Hello again, and welcome to Route 28, making right turns on US 1 because nobody wants to be wrong. Originally, like my last video, I was planning on speaking about something else, but it's important, especially with the rapid news cycle and all the stuff, all the subject matter that Joe Biden makes available to us. We just have to go ahead and get in front of things sometimes. And in this particular case, it's time to talk about the Trump indictment. Okay, so Trump is being indicted for nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing that they can do anything about except make a fiasco out of this whole thing. And of course, Donald Trump being the man that he is, he doesn't, you throw a punch at him, he's going to throw a punch back at you and then hit you 5 more times. So Donald Trump played Alvin Bragg and anyone who backed him, including George Soros, uh, Chuck U. Schumer, and I don't know if I can get away with saying this, but I will anyway because I feel like saying it. Uh, Adam Shit. Schiff. These guys, what can I say? They thought they were going to get away with something, and they didn't get away with it, and it's because Donald Trump didn't let them. And here is what happened. He played them like a Stradivarius. He got out in front of the whole issue, uh, controlled the narrative, just like the expert that he is, um, and just created. You've heard of a no-win situation. You've heard of a win-win situation. This is a win-win situation for Donald Trump and a no-win situation for Alvin Bragg. And here's why. Donald Trump has painted him into a corner. He has to indict him. Otherwise, he's going to look like an idiot for having brought it up in the first place. If he does indict him, he's going to look like an idiot for indicting him for something that doesn't exist. There's no real crime here, and there's not any even semblance of a crime. And Alvin Bragg is look, the guy the guy was probably born an asshole, and he still is. And so Donald Trump went ahead, got ahead of it, controlled the narrative, raised the veil covering this guy's face, and what did they find? A horse's ass. That's what they found. And everybody is seeing it for what it is. And now they got a situation. Chuck Schumer's already tucked tail and ran away from this thing. He's already, from what I understand, he's actually done more than one press release where he's pretty much said, yeah, we probably got to back off on this. I don't know about Schiff. I think he's probably going to do the same thing because that's the only option if he hasn't already. And George Soros, I don't know what he thinks he's spending his money on, but hey, you know what? At this point, he's a billionaire. If he wants to spend money and flush it down the toilet, because that's pretty much what he's doing right now, well, hey, more power to him. He earned the money, he can do it. I think that by raising this issue, for all intents and purposes, they gave Donald Trump the kind of publicity he couldn't buy. This is all bankrolled by George Soros. It's the kind of publicity that you can't buy, and Donald Trump got it for free, right out of George Soros's pocket. If this keeps up, he's going to be president. And let me tell you what, I know he only has one term, but that vice presidential office, I think that's going to be a very critical decision because our our VP under President Trump just might be our president for the next 2 terms. And if that happens, hey, we can really turn this ship around. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Click that like button. We always talk about that. And well, I'll talk to you next time. Thank you. And remember, this is Route 28, making right turns on US 1 because nobody wants to be wrong.